everyone, and welcome to Pretty Likkle Jacket. Today we have a very special episode. My friends are in the studio. Woo-hoo! Say hi, Kathleen.
Hi.
That's it.
Kathleen in the house.
And of course, our favorite of all friends, Harria.
Oh my God, I can't. Okay, welcome, Harria. Richard, say hey.
Hey.
That's it.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
You've been looking forward to this
I
episode for
have.
I don't think this was the episode you were looking for.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, you're looking for the episode between Kathy, Kathleen, and myself. That's like a whole...
Oh, that's a different
That's a whole
episode.
drama. That's something
we
else.
won't even go there.
No, we
but
can't.
today, we're actually talking about you guys' experience being in America, because as long as I've known Kathleen, and I've known Kathleen for as long as I've known you, Richard, because we met at the Art Institute. A little backstory as to how we met, Kathleen. And it's a story because
All
we were
right.
going to the Art Institute.
Yes.
My roommate
Was
was your friend.
yes.
And you guys used to talk about this particular guy all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I did not know he was Antiguan. And Kathleen was dating him.
No, he was dating me.
Oh, get it right.
Go.
Okay. And it just so happened he came to the dorm, and my roommate hugged him and was like, really, like hugged him as if she knew this. I'm like, and then I put two and two together. I'm like,
That's the guy.
that's the guy Kathleen is always talking about. I'm like, oh my God. And he happens to be your child's father. So she's Antiguan by,
Dad.
well, you're kind of Antiguan, Kathleen. I always consider you Antiguan because you have a child with an Antiguan man.
That doesn't make
What-
your
what-
auntie good.
Why are you looking at me like that? No?
So does the same apply with you?
Absolutely not.
You're okay.
Did you see the lightning?
No.
Did you see the lightning?
My daughter.
Yes,
Antiguan.
Kathleen's
Half
daughter
Antiguan.
is half Antiguan. So we've known each other for a very long time. And it's funny because I always hear the stories of how when you guys came to America, but we were talking a few weeks ago and Kathleen mentioned some tidbits to me. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know all of this. So today is the day that you guys get to tell the world. And I know it's been a struggle for your family being in America. So I want to just give you guys some time and a platform to really talk about your story. And I guess you can start wherever you want, whether it's in Jamaica or here.
It's not so much about the struggle here. It's the struggle before we get here.
Yeah.
And then the
Tell us-
struggle continues.
Tell us what that was like. Just
Go,
start.
Kathleen.
The struggle of trying to get to America.
Or the
Coming to
struggle
America.
before we get to America.
Yeah.
Well, originally, I should say we're from Jamaica, of course, the accent and everybody know. But we grew up in Clarendon.
in the country, let me
In
just
the
say, I've been a couple
countryside,
times.
yeah, Desire.
Country, not just country.
Desire, where back in the days, if you don't have money to take the little buses that run back then, it's a 3-mile walk. I mean, we literally walked 3 miles from where we live to
Yeah.
get to the town area.
I remember we were
Frankfield.
there for your mom's funeral.
Yes.
And we were in a car going
But you were there
up a
before
hill.
Mom and
for the
Uncle's
Yes.
funeral.
We were in a car going up a hill. And we had to get out of the car for the car to get up the hill.
Yes.
Wait,
we didn't have
we
to,
were
you know.
asked to get out
Actually,
the car.
Kathleen,
Yes, we
got
were
out
asked
because
to
we
get
were
out of
afraid.
the
No,
car.
we didn't actually have to get out. We were so scared. Me myself,
I didn't. I
don't like
because
getting up
I'm
that
not
hill.
Going up that hill. in
Right.
a
I
car.
was like, oh,
It
this
is so
serious.
steep that if I close my eyes to get up, because I won't drive over it anyway.
That's how country
Yeah,
this
that
is.
was
That's
Richard.
country.
You
Yeah,
see Richard's face, Richard's
it's
like,
really
what?
country, but it's a nice country
But
though.
why have the car if you got
Because
to
the hill is so
It's so steep. It's like
No, no,
sitting
no,
up
no,
like.
fair.
What I'm saying is, okay, so you're in the car. The car is going up the hill. You have to get out of the car, let the car go up the hill, and then walk up to the car.
because
No,
they
Richard.
lighter
That's
the
why.
way.
No.
They said if it's
That's what I'm saying
lighter,
is
right?
you
Yeah, less
choose.
people.
That's your choice to do it if you want. We
I
were
think
just
we
scared.
were asked to get out of
Because
the car.
it's because it was rain. Because it rained. If it rained, the steepness of the hill and the weight in the car, they sometimes tell you,
It's
get out
better
and it's better
if
to
you-
just go up.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it where cars roll back off that hill. So me telling myself to get out, I will get out.
Yeah. So that's how country this place
Yes.
is. But anyway, go ahead, Harria.
But it's not so much of a bad country where
It's a
there's
beautiful
ocean. It's a
country.
beautiful country, but it's
place.
country. If you
Yeah.
get what
Got
I'm
it.
saying, So 3 miles from home to get, and we used to do that on a daily to walk to school.
You
the
remember
same
3
hill?
miles?
That is 3 miles.
I remember about 5.
No, it's literally 3 miles to
Is it
walk
the
from
same
home
hill?
to school. The same
Were we
hill,
walking
up
the
and
same
down
place?
every single
got some
day
serious
to
cardio.
school.
Aria, which direction were you going?
Lampard Hill.
oh, I use the other way.
Lampard was the longest, though. Copen. We used to go to a place called Copen. Don't ask me how that name came about. Copen. I mean, because there was a lot of cows all over the place. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But that used to be the shortest way. Maybe cut down on maybe about so much I made, 2.5 maybe.
Okay.
But usually like 3 miles. So
And there were how many kids?
there was
7.
it's 7 of us.
Wow.
7. 4 girls
then
and
when
3
you walk
boys.
that amount of miles, they expect you to walk into class with a smiling face.
Oh, yeah.
Now you tell me, Richard.
Not only that, we have to cross the river, Ryamina River. Okay, Ryamina River.
So y'all
Frankfield.
really going over the river.
But hear
through
the
the
story
woods.
behind that. Because of how we say like real struggle, we were not allowed to wear our shoes from home. So you're dressed in your nice uniform, all clean, but you have to walk barefooted
Oh my goodness.
for that to like 2.5 miles to get to that Ryamina River. Wash your feet, cross the river, wash your feet. Then you get to put that shoes on to walk to school.
No, tell me
for
how
another
that makes
half
sense.
a mile.
Why?
Because you don't want to break the shoes, Kathy. It's a struggle.
Yeah,
You
it
walk,
makes
if you walk 3 miles in that shoes every day, you ain't going to have no shoes by the end of the school term. Just think about it. Okay? So you walk that 3 miles or 2.5 miles, then you walk another half a mile to get to school. That's when you wear the shoes.
You know, I always hear my mom and them talk about, they used to have to walk to school barefoot.
Yeah.
But you guys literally did it.
Yeah,
I never
yes,
believed them because I
yes.
think they always tell you
Oh,
stories.
no,
it
no,
makes-
girl.
it's-
Take
it's
it from
real.
me. It was no story.
Yeah.
Our story to tell.
And then when you get back from school, you do the same. You get back to Ryamina River, take off your shoes, put in the bag, and you walk barefoot home.
That's crazy.
That was the life.
This
was
is
the life.
this is coming to America Jamaican style.
No, we weren't coming to America yet.
Yeah.
No, we weren't there yet.
But that's
but
where
we
that
weren't there
struggle
yet.
is before
That's-
you,
yes,
and that's
yes,
where
before.
that thing
Yes.
comes
Yes.
in, where you want to get to America because there's a better life in America.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. But
That's what we were
then you
told.
get home from school, and especially when it rains, and you're smelling all this food that cook at somebody yard, and you start getting hungry because you have a little lunch in the daytime. If you get lunch sometimes, because sometimes we go without lunch.
Because we didn't have the money to
buy lunch.
So when we go, we'll come home and then you smell that cooking and you're thinking in your head you're going home to get your dinner. But when you get home, from our distance from the house, coming from we have a little hill, not so much like up the hill and our house, a little slope, like not much. So you're looking at your house down there. And we could see the kitchen. It was our outside kitchen, so you know when the fire comes.
You know
out
what
of
the outside
kitchen
kitchen is?
You know they cook.
Why are you asking? Yes, I know what an outside kitchen is.
So when you look, Richard,
The first thing you look for is
you're looking
whether
for
you
smoke.
see the smoke coming
to
up.
see the
so you know
smoke
your
coming
mom
up.
Cooking.
But there's no smoke. So your little frown now turned down because there's no frown to go up. And your stomach is telling you a different story because you're hungry now. And you come home and minus the rain. Come home and your mother said, say, me can't cook for a morning because I don't have no water for cook.
Or she don't have
Or she don't have the
cold,
provision or something to do it, so she's still thinking.
So you
This
go
is
to
about
bed
3
hungry.
o'clock. No, we don't go to bed hungry. You're gonna eat something, but it's gonna take a little while before she come to
Yeah.
reality of what she's gonna make.
So all day you're out in school. So
But
didn't get the
thank
reality
goodness,
then that you're gonna need
thank
something
goodness
to
we had a
eat. But
shop.
anyway.
She had a shop, and she used to say the shop profit goes back into the house. So sometimes you can't even find the money to replace what was taken from the shop because your 7 children have to eat.
Yep.
You know, so she'll give us a half a bulla and little sugar and water, whatever she have, and say, you have to go fetch some water.
Bulla and sugar water. You know what bulla is, Richard? No.
How am I supposed
Half a
to
bulla
know what
cake
that is?
and whatever.
Bulla
little
is
stuff
kind
we
of
have.
like it's not titty bread.
It ain't
Sweet
titty
bread,
bread.
like a sweet,
It's a sweet bread.
and it's flat, like round.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
made with
Johnny
like
cake,
ginger
or whatever.
and
I have
sugar.
ginger or whatever it is in
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
So
you know,
it's just pure carbs, really. It's no.
carbs, that was good
Well,
carbs.
if you walking 2.5 miles,
Thank
you
you.
need
You
some
need
carbs.
the carbs.
Not 2.5.
3 miles.
5.
It's 3
5.
miles.
Yes.
It's between 3 and 5
listen.
miles. We will argue that point.
And then on top of it, guess where you're going to get the water?
Back
Down to the river?
Remember where
River?
we went?
Yes, I remember.
That wasn't even there. That was behind our
the
house.
river.
That one.
No, the behind. I
No,
went
but
to the
that
one
wasn't
behind
where
the
we
house.
went. We went where we go down there. If you fall down dead down there, they're not gonna find you until somebody come and get water down there.
Wow.
Because you could cry out, glory, hallelujah, and help
Nobody's-
me, and nobody ain't hearing
What
you.
she said, not even God here.
I mean, you walking up a hill, like you go down, and then
Yeah.
you're coming up, you're climbing
Yeah.
with the bucket of water on your head.
I never
I
carried a
told
bucket
you
on my
those
head.
weren't hills. I told
No,
you.
we're talking about
Richard?
Jamaica.
Them
It's
still
hold on.
hills.
low-key
No, the same
mountains.
one.
You know what?
The
I will
mountainside.
Same hills.
I think that's what it is.
That's
the
what it
low-key
is.
low, mountains, yes.
We're talking about Jamaica, not Antigua.
The
It's
same
two different things.
No.
Same difference.
It
same
is.
difference.
No, it's the
Listen,
same
I walked
thing.
a
Anyway,
hill
continue your
in
sto-
Antigua, and there were muscles that I didn't even know I had.
You got a good workout
Okay.
though, right?
What? How you gotta lean forward like Michael Jackson in Smooth Criminal to go up freaking hill? There ain't no hill. That's a what? 30% grade?
But you know what? That makes us stronger, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, that makes us really
I
stronger.
witnessed that the little golf cart that night before the little golf cart was trying to go up there. It was like,
Can we continue our
There's
story without
and where I'm
Richard?
talking about getting the water from Richard, no golf cart can't go down there. Son.
wow.
Anyway,
Not even donkey climb that hill.
What about goat?
The goat maybe, because goat kind of hop, so they
Yeah.
can. But the donkey
Oh,
will be
my
difficult
goodness,
to
I
climb
can't.
down that
I've
one.
seen
Yeah,
some strong
yeah, you
goats
need strong feet.
in Antigua.
Yeah.
So were there nights that you guys went to bed hungry?
I don't think there was ever a night that we went. If it's even a
So
cup
she
of
figured
tea,
it out.
she usually figured it out. My mother is
And remember,
she
we
was a
farm.
strong woman.
So you will
very
have
strong.
the yam or the banana or something like that.
So there was always
but
some
you
kind
might
of
not
provision.
have the
meat
to
kind.
go with it.
Yeah, she'll cook up a little maybe butter with some scallion
and
or onions
scallion
or
and
tomatoes.
stuff
And it used to taste real good. Be honest with you, it tastes good. Now that I'm thinking about it, most of the time that's what I want now. I don't want the meat.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
want it.
Well,
But
Back
But
then, you
back
want
then,
back
you
then
needed
you want
protein.
meat. You need the
Yeah.
protein, yeah, but you didn't have. Sometimes you really didn't have the protein.
Where was your dad during this time?
I let Kathleen. with that
he
one.
was living here. My dad was here.
In America.
In America. I don't remember growing up with my dad. I remember my dad coming back and forth and visit. And I'm a 70 baby. Yes.
Yeah, we can't tell.
I'm a 70. But anyway,
Okay.
yeah, so, I don't remember having a dad full-time home. I remember him coming for a couple of months, and then he would leave, and then he would come back. But then I always grew up wondering, why are we going through this if my dad is here working? So, not hearing from him sometimes or not having that
Father
U.S.
figure.
dollars.
Oh, the father figure.
It's not even the father figure because my uncles were always there.
Okay.
Yeah. But the income, because my mom wasn't working, so he was the
breadwinner,
breadwinner
or should have been the breadwinner.
at the time.
So he was here working.
He was
Yeah.
here working.
But
He
he was-
started on the farm working program, like, going back and forth.
Cutting the sugar cane.
But then I guess how they do it. They stop coming when they stop
No,
coming. and then they-
what happened is he started out with the sugarcane program where they come up and they cut for 6 months and they come back home. And then eventually what they do, they would like find love or some would
Well,
say
that's the
find
typical
love.
Caribbean story,
Yeah,
really.
Or they don't find love, but they find someone
To marry them.
and they
marry.
stay off, and you know that's how that part comes in.
We talk
But most
about
of them
that.
would come back home after a while. They'll divorce and come back for their family.
Family.
And some won't divorce; they'll just continue on.
Not mine.
He didn't come back for the family.
Okay.
Came back
He-
for some.
No, he came back for the family, but not in the way that originally they decided it would have gone.
Whose
In other
decision
words.
was
How
it?
did the decision come about?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he didn't have the guts
oh,
to separate from
The
the
woman?
wife here.
But he was married
Richard,
to, hold
take
on.
it
was-
from me, Richard. He came here. He found love.
Did he
was in
find love?
I
No,
don't-
no, no.
I don't think
Hold
he
on.
found love because I don't think my father has ever stopped loving my mother. And before he passed, he would tell you that
So you're saying that my dad was a player? and
No,
wanted both wives?
no. I don't think he was a player. I
my
think
God,
he
I
was
can't.
doing what he thought was the right thing to do to help us. But at the same time, he felt that he owed his wife gratitude or whatever.
The wife
you wanna
here, the
yes,
one who married him and
right.
helped you guys to get your
right.
green
So he
card and
feels that
stuff.
he can't just say, okay, it's over here because he's looking at it as, oh, but she helps me get my children here.
So then, Richard, that wasn't the arrangement. If that was the arrangement going into it, then you would know it's like a contract marriage.
Yeah.
So you know that it's gonna come to an end when you have to step away, and I'm going back to my
family.
So
Yeah.
what do you
This
think
is the
happened?
agreement.
What do you think happened,
That
Kathleen?
was love.
I don't think so. But anyway, I know.
So-
That was
How long was he married to the woman here?
I think they were they were going
I think he
together
probably
before they
was
married
seeing
for
each
about
other
like
from
30
the
years.
first time he probably stepped foot here.
And they were married for
that's-
30 years?
They were
that sounds
together
like some
around
love
30
involved.
years. They were
Yes.
together all
If
together
that's
probably
not
around
love,
30
then
That
I don't
sounds
know
like some
why that
love.
is- well, it'd be love.
so
but
how did that shape your mindset, your
Perception of...
perception?
Yeah.
How did you feel about, the fact that through this arranged or however?
so-called love.
no love.
Because see, she's saying it
It's two
wasn't,
very different
and she's
perceptions,
saying it
yeah.
was.
Because I sit and I talk with my father. I used to talk with my father all the time.
I don't
and
have that
and
conversation with my father.
Kathleen,
Because
you don't
Kathleen
have,
has
you don't have
some- hold on.
conversation with
I
your
did
dad
not-
or your mom, Kathleen.
I don't
and
want to have.
that's
Okay,
a
in my
different story.
eyes, it was not right.
So you have
Yes,
some
I wanted to
resentment.
come here. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of resentment for my
Kathleen,
dad.
you still have resentment.
I do, Richard. If I have to go to bed without food, I have resentment. Okay?
And you never did, though.
Without meat and the plate, yes.
You have to walk to school barefooted.
Yes. Resentment,
Yes.
okay? When there's time to take exam at school and you don't have the first dollar to pay for it, I am going to
my
have
older brother
resentment.
paid for my CXC
So you
class
tell
that
me now,
time because
Richard.
we didn't get the money to do it.
You know how many afternoon I left school and go stand in the line for the post office?
Yeah.
And watch. Back then you have the
The red edge envelope.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
envelopes with
You
the
know
little
those
edges that
envelopes are
red and
coming from
white.
the U.S.
The
Oh,
U.S.,
okay.
you know those
Yes,
ones.
yes.
We call it in Jamaica, so the red edge envelope.
Yes. So you know
You
they
know it's
put
overseas
by
that one is coming
alphabetical,
from,
they
right?
put it in your mailbox and I watch all of them going to the G.
Graham.
Okay? And then when you walk up, you don't even have to say your name because you're there every day. That post lady know it.
Yes, they know you.
It's like, okay, nothing for
Nothing
Miss
for
Graham,
Miss Graham today.
I'm like, lady, I just watch you put all them envelope inside that bag. Oh, nothing today. And I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm not coming back. Never
So
again.
you expected
Yes.
him to send...
Yes,
that was
we
the
haven't heard
arrangement.
from
That was
him.
the arrangement.
Yes,
We
and
were
haven't-
looking for
we're not
the
getting
funding. We were
anything.
looking for funding, yeah.
I'm going to the call box.
Yeah, there used to
To
be the
make the
callbacks,
phone
you know, you
call,
make
you
the
know,
phone
they-
call
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Sunday evening. And he
We
tell
know
you,
that very well.
He tell
Yeah.
you,
And then when you call, you said, oh, yes, I will send it. I will send. And then the time comes and you can't even attend whatever you're supposed to or buy whatever you wanted to. So, of course, I'm going to have resentment.
So the shoes
Who
from
wouldn't?
school would be sometimes the shoes for church. So that's why you have to secure that one pair of shoes too.
And that shoemaker love...
Put them nails in. Put them nails in the
Because
bottom
you
of them
constantly have to
shoes.
take that one shoes back
get
to
it
the
fixed.
shoemaker all the time to have it fixed because that's your only pair.
Meanwhile, he was up here.
Meanwhile, he
And
was up
living.
here.
Well, that's what we thought. He was up
No,
here.
that's what I knew.
I don't know. No. Kathleen, I'm going to stop you because the reason I'm saying that's what we thought. He was up here living a life. But
he was living a life, Harria.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
he was living
He was
a life.
married. He was living.
He was living a married
He was
life.
here raising a different family.
So she had kids.
Yes.
She had her own kids. And he...
She has what, 5?
Whoa. So he was looking after 5 kids and you guys were in Jamaica struggling?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was struggling.
I see the
I don't think,
resentment.
all along I thought Harria was struggling too.
But no, she wasn't.
I realized Harria was struggling.
No, Kathy. Okay, so Richard, you get where I'm coming from.
I do,
Okay.
because what I see here is the same dynamic that played out with me and my brother and my sister. It's the same dynamic.
Yeah.
They resented my father.
Well, you see that a different.
I was more like her and saw it in a different frame.
Why?
Well,
Why is it so different? Why is the dynamic so different? And you
Because-
both had the same lived experiences.
Okay, because Kathy, I came here and I realized for myself and see for myself why things happen the way they happen.
What's the reason?
But back then we didn't know.
That's why I said to you
Yes,
that
but that's what I'm talking about back then, that I had the
Yes,
resentment, but it was so deep that, of course, even I'm not going to overcome the whole resentment.
I never said for you to overcome. When you said...
I didn't let him go to his grave without knowing. I mean, I don't think I've ever, lately, in the last, I started saying to my dad, I love you. Because I never used to feel any love for him.
Because most of the island parents never used to say "I love you" to their children.
But
and
you
it's
guys
true.
loved him.
I was my dad's little.
But you were the last one too, Harria. So you were like the baby.
I wasn't the last one, but I was their trophy little girl.
Yeah.
Let's look at it. I was the last baby girl, and I looked so much like him. So much like him that even now I look in the mirror, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I see so much of
So
my
you have a
father.
special
So there was a
child.
special connection
And
there.
Kathleen was the
even
problem
though-
child.
Yes, she was actually the problem child. She was.
Why?
Let me not say what I was going to say, but I'm the one
She
that
was the
speak it
rebellious
out.
child. She was
they
really-
would think it, and I would speak
you
it.
would speak.
No,
Yes.
no.
Kathleen has always been outspoken.
Well,
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
That's it. But like I'm
But
saying,
then back in the day, you cannot be an outspoken child in a Caribbean household. You're labeled as
that's
being
what
rude.
exactly.
I was labeled as being everything.
Kathleen you were a little rude though, Kathleen. When you look at it,
Whoa.
answering back to your parents would be a
What's
food
wrong
would
with
be
answering
considered.
back your
answering
parents?
back
I don't
to your-
think you're-
It's not answering back to your parents. It's saying,
What you think?
let me experience something, whatever you guys are saying. Okay, don't go down the street. Why
Why?
not? So if
Explain to
I
me
ask
why.
you why not, then you said I'm rude. So I'm supposed to say, okay, mommy, I won't go down the road. I'll just stay right here. No, give me the reason why I can't go down there. Give me the reason why I can't go down the road. You understand what I'm saying, Richard? And then when you give me a good reason as to why I can't, then I will say, okay, then maybe
But it has
I'm
to
not
be a good
supposed to
reason.
go. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It can't be because I said so.
No.
I see
No,
that's a
no,
Caribbean
no,
thing.
no, no.
Because I said so.
No, and that's the thing with
And
them.
they don't give you any reasons. I used to have
Well,
I
I'm
used to
different
struggle
anyway.
with that.
You said as a little girl or a child growing up, and you said, "Don't go down there." Okay, mommy, and I'm done. I don't have time to
Because
fight.
Harria,
I'm
yes,
done.
but Harria
Yeah,
was-
yes,
girl.
Harria was 7 of us.
I'm Graham's daughter. What do you think? I'm a yes girl.
yes, girl.
They tell me a yes,
Yes,
girl. Okay.
Listen, it's 7 of us, Richard. We all cannot be the same thing.
Well, we know that,
Amen.
Kathleen. Nobody said they. Look at your
Amen.
children. Look at your children now. Who is more rebellious to you?
My children, all of them.
No, I don't think so. Amanda is like on the calmer side. So you would say
And
maybe-
Amanda's Antiguan, thank God.
exactly. So and Larima more or less would be and Anika
Larima
now
gave
is
me a
talking
run
back
for
to
my
you.
money.
Anika is answering
Lorima
you
was
back.
your karma.
And then
Yes.
Anika now is talking back to you.
Yeah.
So you know you're feeling a little bit of
But
it.
at
I'm
least
not
you
feeling
give,
anything.
because you give her reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what
I
our
do.
parents did not do. They didn't give you reasons. They just said, because I said so.
Yes.
So is there
What-
a reason for you to be miserable, for her to say, Mom, why are you so miserable?
But that's her
That's
opinion
kids.
of me.
But you are miserable. Though.
Oh my God.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
I don't think Kathleen's miserable.
Thank you, my
Kathy-
friend.
I think she's processing, and sometimes
Still processing?
it takes some of us longer to process than others.
Yeah.
We're
I
all
have a
individual.
right to be miserable. I never ever gotten a ring. Tell me. I must be.
Okay, so we're going.
Let's go back to
Before we
Graham.
go back, we gotta fix that. Just a little tip. Just because she
please
said
don't.
that. No, because you said you didn't get a ring, but are you asking for a ring? Audience,
have
we're
to
not
ask.
trying to get away
She
from what we're
should
trying
not
to say.
I
have
shouldn't
to
have to ask. If I
ask.
have to ask, you
Harria.
can keep it.
He said
You
he
should
gave
have
you a
known
ring.
which one, the one on the
The
door.
one on the door, yes. So,
What, ring
anyway,
camera?
yes.
Anyway,
oh my God.
let's go back.
Let's go
That's a
back,
different
please.
story.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe we went there.
She didn't. We didn't. She did.
We going up that hill now.
Yeah, we
That's
up
what
the hill. And we up the top of the hill and we look back down and
hold
realize
on.
where
So
we're coming
Graham
from.
came up here. He was on farm work.
Yes.
He got a whole new family.
Yes.
He found a whole new family.
He was literally taking care of this woman.
Well,
and
I'm
her
not
kids.
even sure if any of them kids, because one of the boys looked just like my brother.
Oh, so one of the kids
So
might be your sibling?
I think
Could be.
a
And the
few
last
of them
girl
maybe.
could be easily his
Yes.
too.
What is happening
Yes.
right now? For real?
Listen, the man was here from in the early 60s, 70s doing his
So
thing
he
or
raised
whatever.
those
So he
kids.
raised them. Who knows?
Okay, so I believe that they were probably like
True.
And they were
brother,
together
sister.
For
for
long.
30
until
but-
she
but
passed.
chronicle the decision was made to bring you all here.
Yeah. Yes.
What did that look like? I mean,
Oh, you want to take that on, Kathleen?
I mean,
'Cause-
and then how long was that process?
Too long. Too long, Richard. It started when I was in primary school, so I probably was like 11. And then I was 19 when
No, you were
20.
20.
20
when it came through.
when I came here. 20.
But what happened before that? Like between that time
I
frame?
don't think they were actually
I
filing
don't think
the
they were
papers. I
filing.
don't-
They were
that's why it
saying
took
that
so
it's
long.
on
They
filing,
said
but
it,
I don't
it wasn't
think-
really
Because it didn't
happening.
take that long
No.
back
Yes,
then.
it never
No.
did. No, I don't think she
So-
was doing it.
No, I don't think because, okay, I remember back then she came to Jamaica.
Who's she?
The
The
wife.
wife?
But I think she came
Came to the
because
house,
that's when
and
she
it-
filed after she went back, I think, because she wanted to come to prove that if I
Yes.
don't get to come to Jamaica.
I don't think
then
that's
I
That
why.
was her excuse.
That was her
She
excuse.
wanted
Hold
she
on.
need
After
to
that, they
meet
filed.
us
Hold on a
first
second.
in order to
when Kathleen
file for
just
us.
told me this tidbit of information, and when Kathleen told me, one of my first thoughts was this was a flex on her part. She wanted the wife in Jamaica
To know.
who
that
she
she
is.
existed.
Yes.
And she had to come to Jamaica to prove that you guys existed.
Yes.
That was a
And she
flex on
came
her.
to my house, slept
Where
in
was she gonna
my
go?
mother's bed.
A hotel? What do you mean? Where was she gonna go? What do you mean, Daria?
Well,
To the river?
my mother, okay, but my mom told us, though, she said it cut her deep
When she
can
came to her
when
house.
that happened. My mom told us that it hurt so bad, but she swallowed. And
because
she,
had to do it
cried,
for her
but she had to
kids.
do it. And then she gave up her bedroom.
Ain't no way in this.
Actually, she
God-given-
shared that room because she ended up sharing it with her because, you know, she got to be she's visiting and she wants the best for us. She wants us to be out of there to
No, I
go
want
find
you
a better
guys to
life.
think about this for a second. Your mother is married to your dad.
At that time,
the
I
dad
think.
leaves, goes to America.
Yeah.
He's not married to somebody else.
Yes.
Right.
So 2 wives.
2 wives.
And he has to bring his now new wife to your mom's house.
Yes.
And she sleeps there?
She did what my mom said. I did what I had to do because that's where she wanted to come.
So now,
if
I
she-
don't love no damn
she
kids that
didn't-
much.
she
I'm
said-
sorry. Maybe it's because I don't have kids.
She
but
said
y'all
that
would
the
have.
reason is why she accepted and wanted because she said if she didn't come or she didn't allow her to come, we wouldn't come here because that was like a swap.
So-
I'm
What
coming there.
is-
That's how
So-
you're
Listen, I was already swapping him when I'm allowing him to sleep with you day in and day out here.
so this is the cause for the resentment.
Thank you,
I mean,
Richard.
you have
Oh my God.
I'll just say a foreign woman
Mm-hmm.
come and sleep in your mom's bed, and for all those years you had gone without, you had suffered through. This woman had been the champion. She was the true champion in this, and she even gave up her bed for the sake of allowing her children to
Get
have a better life.
Yes.
Yes,
So
got up
in
and
the
made
hell?
breakfast
So
for
that's-
her and set the
She
table
made
for
breakfast
her.
for
and-
this
For her,
woman.
who else is gonna do it?
So there's the underlying.
How was she gonna eat?
That's the underlying issue. For
There
the
wasn't any
resentment.
hotels in Jamaica back
Kathy,
then.
did you see
Clarendon,
any hotel
do you see
down
any
there when
hotel
you come
nearby?
up?
Kathy, simple. The closest hotel is where?
Ocheria.
Somebody
Ocheria.
else's home, the neighbor's house.
Do you know how embarrassing it was for my mother in that little community that we're
Everybody
living in?
must have been
Everybody
talking.
already knew who she was because my dad was a man who speaks
And they
he
would
just
go
talks.
for a walk.
And they would go
And
for
my dad
walk.
was like, "Oh, this is my wife."
It's Janine saying, "Oh my God," in the background for me.
So you think about what my mom went through all those years. I mean, I can
of
just
not
imagine.
having her husband in Jamaica, and then now he shows up with a woman.
Exactly.
To
She
come and meet
cried.
us. I
She's-
remember
yeah.
I've been hearing way back that we weren't filing. Now, if we were already on filing, why you need to come and meet us if you already start the process, right?
There was no process. That she said clearly.
That was a flex on her part. She
If I
wanted
don't
to be
show
seen.
up
I'm sorry.
and I don't get to
But-
go down there,
Then
they're not
show her
coming.
pictures.
But to her,
Right?
But to her credit, she has now begun to at least say that she loves him. Love cannot be in place without some sacrifice for the human condition.
I don't know about that one, but
And
keep going.
so she has now gotten to a level of acceptance where she can at least say, I love you. So, but with all of what I'm hearing, listen, as a man, okay, you got to draw up some boundaries somewhere as a man.
You have to have the guts, though.
Yeah, of course.
Not the guts, but the balls.
Those two.
Yeah.
You know, you got to draw the lines.
Not every
somewhere.
man have
these
that,
are your kids.
Kids, exactly.
They are flesh of your
blood,
flesh,
yeah.
blood of your blood. These your kids. And the bottom line is we will all be held accountable, not just in this life, but the one to come, of what we have done with regards to our kids, our children.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not perfect or infallible in the raising of my kids, but my kids come first. I don't care who else goes without my kids come first.
So you don't think...
maybe that's what his mind
I was
frame
just gonna
that
say
his
it. I
kids.
literally was just gonna say that his
Yeah.
mind frame was trying to get us there. So
Yeah.
he's gonna do whatever
he had
it
to
takes.
do. But then he
Yeah,
had to
but-
draw a line. Like he had
He
to draw a
didn't
line
know
in
how
his
to
son
draw the
and
line.
say,
That
Listen,
much,
listen,
no.
I
line.
can.
I don't think.
I know my dad. When
he loves us.
Yes.
I can tell you my dad loves us.
Yes.
Some things that he has done after we have been here and I've seen what he has done, I know for a fact. My father never stopped loving us. I talked to my dad, Kathleen, my dad, but I spoke to my dad. And he cried tears of some of the things that I told him that we went through. And he said, I have no clue.
So he had no idea what was happening.
He had no idea because funding was another thing, as Kathleen was about to say, is we went to the post office looking for this money, looking for this letter, and nothing coming. And he said, well, when he works, because he goes out early in the morning, like still goes because he still works on the farm, right? So he goes at like 4 o'clock in the morning. He's not coming home till the sun is down. So when he gets his paycheck, he comes out like in the lunchtime, whatever. He hands the check to this wife. She takes care of the finances and all. And he thought the money was
going to Jamaica.
So he's just going about working like a slave, and not a dime was coming more than maybe every 4 months,
But
every
why
5
didn't
months.
he check? There's some
Because-
accountability on his part.
He trusted her.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
trust, Kathy. He trusted her that she was
Listen.
taking care of things.
I can
And he
see that
I'm
too.
telling you, and he left it just
But
like
Kathy,
it
you
is.
see,
There's
you met,
accountability
you
on
met
his
my
part.
dad.
Yes.
So you know that he easily can be influenced.
Yes. Yes.
So now you see what
He's
I'm
a very
saying.
low key type guy.
Very.
And let's put this out there. He wasn't literate. He could not read.
No,
Right.
no.
I didn't know at the time.
Well,
I didn't know
we
that.
didn't know that
so
he
I
couldn't.
was looking at it as saying,
Why didn't he do
why
this or
didn't
did
he
he do
it
that?
himself?
Yeah.
But then when I found out that my
The
dad,
reading part was
the
a
reading
problem.
part,
He
and
trusted
couldn't
her,
read,
but
he
that's
couldn't
what he
drive.
wasn't verified.
That
Yes.
I start to ease up a little bit.
So you begin to understand.
Yes.
So she took advantage of
Yes,
him.
Yeah, she
very
did.
much so. Very much so.
And
that
then
was-
while
that
I
was
was
so
trying to
mean
ease
on her
up
part.
Richard, I realized that after we are all here, they're still together. So that was like a double blow for me because here I'm easing up on him now and I realize he ain't getting a divorce.
And that, and what, how'd that make you feel?
Resentful.
He turned me into a mad woman.
Let's talk about that part because Kathleen has some stories
I gotta
about
sip on this one.
when they lived, they came
Richard.
up. So now you guys have gotten your
So
now we
we-
got through to come to the U.S.
yeah.
and they told us, don't bring any clothes. It's 5 of us, by the way, that came at one time. 4 girls and my brother.
Wow.
My
My-
younger brother stayed back because he
my
was
old-
younger,
and my older brother was
eldest brother was
already-
already traveling back and forth. He has his own family. He was married, so he wasn't on the file. It was just the 5 of us. So you can imagine taking 5 kids at one time.
Plus this woman
Plus
has
this
her
one.
And
five.
she has her 5.
At the time, there was 4 that was living with her,
there.
so
The
5 and
older
4,
daughter
that's
was
9.
living
Yeah.
somewhere else. Well, she was living across the street because they were still
Wow.
living in the camp. So we moved here to the village. They call it Ritter Village, which is one of the camps that the sugar.
And this is in Florida.
This is in Florida, up in
Clewiston.
Clewiston.
Oh,
That's
wow.
country.
Yep, that's country.
So we came there and we we flew in. Let's talk about the night we came in on Continental Airline. Can never
Oh
forget
my
that
God,
airline. And
that's
that's
like
old.
old.
I can
okay?
remember my tears,
What year
my
was
falling
this?
tears.
This was 1991,
Oh, wow.
April of 1991, because I remember April and I can't forget because my brother who came with us
Mm-hmm.
was gonna turn 18 and they wanted him in the US before he turned 18
18.
for the civil service
Yeah.
thing to sign. So we had to come in on a Sunday. His birthday was gonna be like about the Tuesday
I
or
think.
so. So we flew in on
Oh,
came in on
wow.
Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, right
So,
under the wire.
right on the edge.
Right on the edge.
Durbin nearly didn't make it.
Yeah, he kind of like pushed it. He helped us. He helped push that whole
Yeah.
thing. So we got into Miami. There was no Fort Lauderdale airport back then. So we got in, and your first time into America, you're so excited. You're so happy.
I
You're
was
seeing
not
the whole-
excited.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. I'll give you a chance to say why you weren't excited, but you were.
But the look
anyway,
Hold on.
the look on
Why
her-
were you not excited?
Hold on, no,
Kathleen?
wait a minute. The look on her face when she said it, though.
you weren't excited to come into the
Oh,
U.S.
to arrive at the airport, yes.
That's why I'm getting
why-
at. That's
Oh.
what I'm saying.
Leaving
I didn't
the
get there.
airport?
Yeah, no.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we got into the airport, the light, we seen Miami. It's nice. It started turning, it was about 5-something in the
Says-
evening. 4-something we got in, but by the time back then, by April, so it started getting dark early, right? So by the time we start traveling, we're thinking in our head, we're all sitting in this van, and my dad had that time, he had one of those.
He picked you guys up from the airport.
Yeah.
Yes, well,
She did. She drove because he don't drive. My
Yeah.
dad never drives. So
She
he
was
had
just
one
in
of-
charge of everything.
He wasn't.
Too
Yeah,
much.
they had one of those minivans that has the curtains and the carpets in there. You remember those minivans? Our family van that had
Richard,
the
don't look at
curtains.
her
You don't
that way.
remember
You
those?
must know those vans.
Curtains in a minivan?
Yeah.
They
Had
like
little curtains at the windows and the floor is like carpet.
Oh,
It's
those are
more
the
like
vans
a-
that people
RVs.
used to abduct people in.
Now,
You know, the
maybe
abductive van.
now they use
Remember?
those, but you
The
never
vans
seen those,
you-
Richard?
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
But you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I think
talking
I get
about.
it. Yeah.
So we're sitting there and we're driving and we're like saying to each other, "Oh, maybe it's right here we're going, or maybe it's there. Oh, maybe we're gonna turn here. or
Oh,
maybe we're
Miami
gonna
to
turn there."
Clewiston is like 3 hours.
We don't know where we're going. We don't know where we're going now. We just came and we have no idea where we're just driving. But in our head and talking to ourselves, we're thinking we are going here. Oh, they're gonna stop here. They're gonna stop
city.
there. It's a big city, so you're thinking. Remember, you watch TV and you see all the movies, and on there you're seeing all. You're like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to America. Oh, it is so pretty. It's so nice.
Welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Bienvenidos
So
a
we drove out of
Miami.
Miami. It started getting dark, and we head on to the 27. Take it from there, Kathleen.
Started getting even darker.
Oh,
Darker.
Jesus.
What happened, Kathleen?
No light. You're
No
not seeing any
light.
lights.
I'm just driving
It's trees,
forever.
And you're just driving and driving. And we're
Can't
like,
see
where
you're
are we going?
I'm like, where are these
Where are we
people
going?
taking
Where
us?
are we going?
So I guess the van was appropriate.
I told you they're abductive vans. I guess it's one of them.
So we got into South Bay, was our first little stop out of off the 27. So they stopped at the gas station and they're turning, but there's this little street that goes down with some houses. Now it's night, so the lights, and it doesn't look that bad at night. Let's think about it. So we stopped at the gas station. They asked us if we wanted something to drink. We got chips and we got soda, whatever. So we're like, yeah. So we're saying to ourselves now, oh, maybe we're gonna turn down that road, because you're seeing lights, street lights. And you're like, okay. Got back in the van. We started driving again. I'm like, where are we going? This drive is too long. Where are we going? Take it from there, Kathleen.
To the sugar cane.
And that's why her excitement waned.
Went downhill.
Because it was
What
like,
do you mean to the sugar cane?
At that
To the
time,
sugar
okay.
cane field?
No,
The
at this
field,
time,
the
no, it's
sugar
not just
cane.
her.
field.
Frown
So you're
went
seeing
down.
sugar cane the entire time?
No,
It was
it's
dark,
not
so
just
you
Kathleen.
couldn't see
So,
it.
yeah.
Because it's dark outside, you couldn't see, but you could tell that there was nothing there.
We turn off on this little
Wow.
road that goes up, and on both sides is sugar cane as tall as this
So
building.
it's even darker than...
So it's darker. So you're just traveling in a little road going up.
Oh, my
And we're like,
goodness.
okay, maybe we're taking a shortcut.
that's what you thought?
That's what you thinking, because you're optimistic.
We all
Kathleen
are-
has
no,
already
we all
been
are
over
saying
it.
the
I'm
same
already
thing.
over it.
I know
So
my friend.
We got to this little village, this little circle of houses that looks the same. All of them is the same color, the same shape. Everything is about it is the same.
Yeah.
Look. They call them the greenhouses.
Just like you're seeing it on the TV. All the houses with the beautiful lawn and the white fences.
there was no picket fences.
Yes.
There
but-
was a circle, and inside of the circle there was a store they called the commissary. This commissary, if you look back in the slave days, and they talk about the commissary where they go to get their food or the little sodas or whatever
That's
they
where
want to buy.
the farm workers
The farm
would go
workers
to
go.
buy
So
and
it was
shop.
the farm
stuff.
workers
Yeah, it is.
area, like that, their housing.
It's everybody
the
go
camp
there,
was
but
intended
it's,
for
yeah,
them.
but it was
Okay.
intended
Yeah.
for farm workers.
Okay.
So we got in there, and we
Went
got
to
out
sleep
and we went
because
to
at this
sleep
time
because
it was
it's
late.
This time it's late. So the next morning we woke up
I woke up with tears, Richard,
and we look
all
outside.
over my face. I was crying.
Not her alone. 5 of us would not come out the room.
So all of you, 5 of you were in one room?
Okay, so it was 4
4.
bedrooms. My dad has one. The other one was my brother sharing it with the other 2 boys. I was at the house.
Those are her kids.
Yes, and her younger daughter had one room for herself.
So the
then the
4
other
of the other
room
4 girls who
would be
came
in
out.
one
In
room.
one room, 2 beds in one room, right?
That doesn't sound so too bad. I mean, we've shared beds before.
Kathy,
Yeah, but not in a sugar cane.
listen to me, Kathy. What I'm trying to say is, when we look out that window, all of us start crying.
Why? What was it?
Depressing. There's nothing to look at.
but
It's just sugar cane.
No, the farmers weren't here yet, so there weren't time to cut the canes yet, right?
So they were almost as tall as this building. So all you're looking out, you're seeing is the houses around you, and everything that circle around is sugar cane.
But this one positive aspect.
Is
you
that where
got-
we're in America?
No.
What part of it was?
You didn't have to get out the van or let it go up the hill.
Oh my God, Richard.
Richard, I would rather go up the hill at this point.
Wow. Listen, Kathy, we cried for months. When my dad came home for lunch and he said, "You guys haven't come outside yet," we started crying again.
What did he do?
He
What-
goes, "What's the problem?" Because he's excited that we're here.
yeah.
And we're looking at him like, "What the heck?" I said, we said, we want to go home. He said, "What you mean you want to go home?" All I will look for him and me want to go home. Graham was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? We cried every day. They asked us, you want to eat? No. We crying.
Wow.
We bawl like ball tears. We wouldn't come out the room.
Wow.
And then, of course, the American kids that are grown up,
Yeah, that's normal.
They come out and they're trying to make it, and then we couldn't understand one crap they were saying.
It was probably
They're
the
deep
same.
south. They were
It's
from
probably the
deep
same
south.
on each
Most
side,
they were
though.
from Alabama.
Did you
and
hear
so
what
you
he
can't
said?
understand what
Is this-
happened.
They
He
couldn't
can't-
understand y'all either.
No,
right?
it's true. It's
They
true.
couldn't
Yes,
understand
it's
us
true.
either, and it was hard. And we're like, huh? They were like, huh?
Yeah, they was like, they told us to go home.
I have a question.
Yes.
So wait, you guys came over, but did your mother come over
No,
too?
never.
No, Janine, no.
She didn't want to travel, but even if
She
she,
couldn't-
wanted
she
to,
wouldn't. We
at
would
the
have to take
time,
her
we
at-
would have
wait
to
a
be the
minute,
one
but
to
the way the system-
establish ourselves and then fight
Yeah.
for her.
The way the system is set up, Janine, he couldn't file for her because he was already married to
Unless
somebody
he
else.
divorced the
He
one
would have
here,
to divorce the
divorce
one
and then
here,
marry her,
which
go
was,
back.
I'm sure, the arrangement
Was that.
That was
Yeah,
the
that-
original
my mom
arrangement.
says that was the
The
arrangement.
original arrangement was for the contract was the end date was death
For her here, the
for both
wife.
of them.
was death.
Yes,
What do you mean, Kathleen?
because didn't they stay married all the way
Until she died,
She
you're
died in
right.
what, 2008?
And he stayed married to her.
All the way.
Right through, never stopped.
All the
And
way.
then the worst part about it, Richard, she expects us to love her.
She wanted us
And it's like
to love her.
She
the way-
wanted
Because
us to
in
be
her-
grateful.
But
because she
Kathleen,
filed for
yes,
us.
I was
She
grateful.
allowed-
I'm not going
Yes,
to say I
she
wasn't
was-
grateful. I
yes.
was grateful
I
for
understand that part.
Yes, and I
was.
did. I said thank you.
I
But
said
don't
thank you.
expect me
Kathleen
to
said,
be
I said
thanking
thank
you for the same thing for years and years and years to come because you're not going to get it from me. I am very sorry.
Well, Kathleen, you
I
need to
did have resentment and just
And you had
because-
some resentment for her as well.
Yeah, of course.
Did she ask why?
You don't need to ask why, Richard. I never kept it a secret.
But I'm saying, did she ask why?
No.
'Cause
Maybe my dad told her. I don't know. She never asked me.
So here,
out
the
of okay, so out of the kids that came,
The 5
the
kids.
5 kids that came, how many of the 5 kids that came share your sentiment?
Only
how many
Kathleen.
share
They all
your
do. They
sentiment?
in silence.
no, I think my older sister Phyllis, God bless her soul, she passed, but.
She would never speak out.
No, Phyllis
Even
was
she's
more
feeling
like
it.
Phyllis
me.
just wouldn't.
Phyllis was just seeing everything as
It is what
it is what it is, and
Life goes
she's
on.
seen it as how I see it. Because she would say, "I understand where Graham was coming from, or I understand why he did what he did." She wasn't okay. I was not. I'm not saying I was okay with it, but I
understood.
accepted to say, you know what, it is what it is.
And then
I'm here already. What am I gonna do?
Christina would be on my side. Christina would be like, oh, no, you know, but then when it's time for her to speak
Speak out.
out,
She wouldn't. She would go behind Kathleen. She wouldn't bother.
so they all push me in front, Richard, and then they expect me to be anything better than this.
So the first time we decided to get out the room, we want food to eat because we're hungry now.
How many days?
Well, we would go in. Eventually we got out, but when nobody's in the house, because
Yeah.
the younger daughter and the boys would be out and gone to school or whatever, and my
So you
dad
guys
would
didn't
be
want to
out.
go to school?
No, we
No,
couldn't
I
go.
came when
Remember, we have
I
to-
turned 19 when
Oh,
I
yeah,
came.
so
I
you're
just
old
turned
enough, yeah.
19. So I literally a year after I left high school in Jamaica, I came here.
Okay.
So what happened is we got into the kitchen, and the kitchen and the front part of the house was a mess.
And you know how that is in a Caribbean
There was
household.
stuff everywhere. And the counter in the kitchen, the table was piled with dirty dishes. The sink was piled with dirty dishes. I mean, when I mean piled, like they were waiting for us to come out to clean it.
The slaves are here.
I'm telling you, there were so many pots and pans and plates. I look at it, it seemed like we were slaves, like ready to come to work.
Seems like.
Like, get out and come to work. Like we were like, you know, what you call it, the maids have arrived. And we want to eat, but
I
we
think
can't
that
eat
was
on the
her
mess.
intent that
So we
we're
had to
going to
clean
come
it.
now. So here we got to
Yeah.
clean.
We got to clean
You
it.
guys are going to be the Cinderellas.
We were the Cinderellas for 4 years.
I wasn't.
4 years.
Well, we know
of doing
you weren't going to be
Cinderella.
that, Kathleen.
No, 2 years of doing the work, because Kathleen kind of like got us out of slavery, like about 2 years into it. But we're going to get there how we got out of the slavery part of it. So we started cleaning the kitchen.
Is that the part that includes the machete?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So
Huh?
we started.
Hold up.
See,
Wait,
that
wait.
machete took them out of slavery.
Yeah,
but
but-
yes, they,
They
okay,
blame
all
you
right.
for the machete,
okay.
but it took them out of
Who
slavery.
wielded the machete?
I did.
Oh,
Kathleen,
you
of
all up,
course.
Richard. We're getting there. We're getting very
Okay,
close.
so we
very close.
actually
So we
need
got
to hold on. We need to close a little bit because we're at 49 minutes, 50 minutes, Janine, and we need a second. So we need to close it off.
I
Janine?
want to know about the machete. I don't care about no 50 minutes.
Let's do a
What's up
part
with the
2.
machete?
Yes, let's
be
do a part
continued.
Richard, take us out so that we can come back in.
So part 2, we'll do the
Yeah.
cutlass. Okay.
Take
All
us
right,
out,
guys,
Richard.
listen. I don't know where this is going, but I'm going to be here for the ride. So stay tuned for part 2, Pretty Likkle Jacket. This is off the chain.
Deep, deep.
I want to know about machete.